In the previous video, I was working Espejo with another horse with the intent of teaching him to keep his attention on me rather than the distraction of the other horse that's working next to him. When this work is the most effective, I put the pressure on to make the right answer the easiest. So it becomes the horse's idea to give the desired behavior. In this case, I want his attention. When I can successfully make the answer the horse's idea, it's amazing what you can get from the horse. In this video that you're going to see today, I'm working to refine Espejo's responses to my body language as I work him in the round pen. I would like to work him on upward transitions and downward transitions. So, the way that is achieved is when I want the horse to speed up, I direct the pressure more towards the horse's hind quarter. When the desired response is for him to give a downward transition and slow down, I direct the pressure more towards his shoulders. When the horse needs more convincing that I want a response from these changes in my body, I can use the end of the lead rope to help him to see that I'm serious about this. Or I can throw it out at his hip, like right there. So here I'm trying to get in behind him and move him on. Now ideally I'd have preferred if he had walked out, but we'll work with what the horse is giving us at that moment. So he's really distracted here. He's just kind of going after every sniff. He's tending to look out over the fence and not really give me his attention. And then there he says, oh, okay, I'll just come in. But what I would like is, like I said, to start working on the specific gaits: walk, trot, and canter. So here I put some pressure on and off he goes. Now I'm asking him there to come back to me. So I backed up just a little bit in the direction he was traveling, and I kind of squeeze off this side of the round pen, and he chooses to come running on through rather than doing a downward transition. So as he goes through, I make that spot busy by throwing the lead rope out behind him. At some point he's going to decide that spot isn't such a great spot. Right there. Okay, so now let's see if we can build on that. So I'm asking him to change direction. I'm putting pressure to redirect his attention and then see if he'll go. But he's really asking me, how sure are you that you want all this from me? This is not the first time we've worked on some of the more fundamental aspects of this work. He's being Mr. Young Stud here and kind of testing it. Who's really in charge? Maybe I'm moving up the pecking order. So I ask for another downward transition, but he just comes in completely. Really, in the end, it's very nice that he gave me his attention, but he's taking over by coming in. So now this becomes a matter of I'm actually working him to get a little less reactive and start asking me what I want. But he's just either taken over by turning in or taken over by taking off. This is all stuff that we all have to learn as we're getting our education. So pressure with the end of the lead rope here. Same thing. So I realize it's kind of hard to see me shift my weight from pressure towards his haunch and pressure towards his shoulder. So, but you can see there, I tried to see if I could get him to slow down, but then I've got to get back and put the pressure back towards his haunch again, or he'll stop completely. So this is a fun thing to play with, but it really takes the handler paying very close attention and reading the horse. But it also requires that the horse is paying attention to the handler and is giving the handler something to work with. At the moment, that's not where Espejo's at. So he's just going to have to start to see the repetitions here, that him not paying attention is more work than paying attention. But right now he's like, I don't mind. I'm having a good time running around. Okay, so because there were so many repetitions, I edited some of them out, but I'm leaving in the pertinent spots here where we start to get some changes that are desirable. Okay, so there I got a downward transition to the trot. He's still not really truly got his attention on me, but we're getting a little closer. And there was a downward transition to the walk. And he started to turn in completely, and because of the repetitions, he allowed me to direct him on to walking around. This is good. Starting to make some progress here. So here I'm wanting to say, okay, let's let him walk for a bit, catch his breath, see what a good deal this walking bit is. Ask him to trot. And there's my walk again. Or kind of, sort of, there it is, good. Keep walking, buddy. There we go. Nice. Nice. Little trot. And a little walk again. Oh, you want me to come in? Ah! So now it's takeoff time. So I'm crowding this side of the pen again. And he's like, whoa, okay, I'll come in. I'll use that for a minute. Come on, buddy. Don't quit thinking on me now. Keep thinking. So that's an interesting thing. It's a lot easier to get a horse in a reactive frame of mind. They are very reactive creatures, but they're also great thinkers. So that's what ultimately I'm working for, is to get a horse in a thinking frame of mind rather than just reactive. Okay, so can we start to get these transitions going this way? So from Espejo's perspective, this is the first time I ever worked on these very specific transitions with him. Before, it was just kind of go and then turn in. So I don't blame him for asking if that's not the answer. But we want to build from what we've done before. Okay, now can we get some walk? Can you walk? Can you walk? Can you walk? Oh man. So I'm trying to direct his attention around the round pen. And again. There we go. There we go. Directed him and then send. But this is good because this time he left at the walk. Upward transition. And a downward transition. Good. Don't turn in. That's good. So that time he asked me and then let me tell him what I really wanted from him. That's huge. Oh, this time. Okay, come in and turn. Now let's try it this way. Nope, nope, not yet. Not ready for you to turn in yet. Shall I go this way? Oh, let's go the new way. Direct and send. There we go. Upward transition. Canter. Trot. But keep going. Walk. Nice. Very nice. Now come in. So that dip towards his hip, swings his hip away, and then I back up, drawing his forehand to me. That says, now I want you to turn in. Very nice job. It's work that was going to come up at some point. Might as well be now.